Welcome to Unity Church of the Hills. We're here today with Liliane Desjardins, the author of the new book, The Imprint Journey, A Path of Lasting Transformation to the Authentic Self. And Liliane, today we hear so much and are so involved in the whole subject of parenting. I read in your book where you touch on that piece and talk about genetic imprints and familial imprints. Can you share a little bit more with us about that?
Of course. Again, the messages we receive in our childhood and growing up, the messages we receive from our family as well as our educators has a lot to do. And also sometimes with professional trainings. I think I can best explain that one to you and illustrate with the story of my friend Jerry. Jerry came to us absolutely with no addictions. He did not have any substance addiction. He did not have anything that would identify someone to go into treatment. Yet he came devastated because he was a grandfather, and his oldest son and his second son simply would not bring the grandchildren along. And they wouldn't talk to him. So one day he finally said, when they were all at home, what is it that I have done? What is it that you guys are keeping from me? Why can't my grandchildren visit me? And his oldest son said, Dad, we don't know you. You were never there. You were never there. You were never there for us. And when you were, you would shout orders like you did when you were in the army. Now, this gentleman was an officer in the Marines. Of course, he was trained to give orders. He was trained to have discipline. So this is how he was running the family. Later, when he stopped being an officer, and his father, his very own father was an officer, he became the CEO of a company. And again, he was in charge. So he ran the family like he would run the boardroom. And his son said, I don't want my children to be shouted at. And beside that, we don't know you. You never told us what hurts, what you love. And he said to me, I was so devastated because I worked all my life for my family. And yet, this is where I missed the most. So he came into treatment to look at his imprints. And his imprint came from his father, who also was an officer, and who did the same thing. So imprints can be passed from generation to generation. And I was so impressed because he truly changed his life. And he made amends to his children. And now he is the most happy grandfather because he talks to his grandchildren about how great their parents are. So parenting, you know, in our society today, at the pace of how things are going fast, both parents working, parenting with imprints that our children get are from daycare, from school, from all around. And at some point, we need to become aware. The first step in breaking the power that the imprints have on us is becoming aware of what we are doing. And the second one is admitting that to ourselves and becoming willing to change and forgive ourselves. And through that, we teach more our children how to be than by never admitting our wrongs. By saying to a child, I made a mistake and I'm very sorry, teaches them that it is okay to make a mistake, that the mistake is not them. They are so much more than a mistake. As a matter of fact, mistakes are part of the learning process. So rigidity needs to be taken out of the equation.
Thank you, Liliane. These are practical insights, and I know you go more deeply into them in the book. We're grateful that you're here, and thank you for joining us at Unity Church of the Hills for this fifth in a series of 6 segments on the Imprint journey with author Liliane Desjardins.